And we're back with another exciting episode of Let's Dungeon the Dragon. What happened last time, fam?
Nothing of consequence.
Jesus, don't call us fam.
Don't call me Jesus.
Oh,
I mean, I know I'm going for the look right now, but I ain't there yet.
oh, you look like a guy who would try to sell me a gun with a serial number scraped off.
I have one of those.
No, she doesn't.
Shouldn't.
No, she doesn't.
Neither do I. Just in case
None
anyone
of us
from the
have anything.
We are
just
all respectful obeyers of the law. The law is our favorite thing.
Perhaps we should restart the recording.
nobody watches anyway. At least if
Hello,
at
hello,
least
ATF. Bring hookers.
yeah, if the ATF shows up, at least we know somebody watched it.
That would be great. That could increase our viewership because then the agents would have to go through and look for the evidence.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Our
yeah,
views
yeah,
would go through the roof.
yeah. And I don't own a dog, so
Well, if
Oh. Yeah.
I can't say that.
yeah, there you go.
Sorry, Pickle. Sorry, Gio. Sorry, Bear. So, what happened last time?
Nothing of consequence.
Yeah.
Someone who isn't eating is gonna have to cover this one.
Let's
Not
start
me.
with Fitch. Fitch did some things. What did Fitch do?
Bitch got back from the old woman's crystal stall, and he spent a good chunk of the day creating this crystal goodberry sinew incense structure. He wandered over to the docks, lit it on fire, chucked it into the ocean, and said something in Draconic. And he was told that the person he's looking for is below. So more information on the cutthroat can be found below the city, below the ocean. That part's a little bit unclear, but
The answer to his question that Lucky is trying to avoid saying outright is below.
I just said that that was the answer to the question below. The interpretation of that is to be determined.
Mhm.
So we don't know if Ortiz's wife is in Ortiz's body. We don't know if he has already reincarnated or if he's just kind of the seed right now. We learned that he woke up in a hurricane several years ago that took his wife and his boat.
What the
We
fuck
went
is a
drinking.
seed?
No comment. And from there, Zoya got pickpocketed, intimidated children, and improved her social skills.
Yes. That's it. That's all that happened.
Oh, fuck you. I write the notes, now I have to read them back, too.
I'm having a lot of troubles. I'm entitled to this.
Vestian finds the dockmaster, gets information that helped us track down Ortiz to begin with. Fitch turned into a crab and shocked a housekeeper. The party tried to get in Ortiz's good graces. Realized it wasn't needed because Jarek took the direct route. We drank with him.
Which is
Lots
the
of
direct
talking.
route with the dwarf.
Hey, you Ortiz.
Yes.
We had some vague gossip about the drow and Carcom. We were just trying to ingratiate ourselves with Ortiz and the locals. Zoe did the coin post bit. Fitch didn't do a whole lot else the rest of the session. Zoria tried to speak with Callan and see if there was a way to make sure that this was the guy or not. Callan says that we haven't tried to fix his problem yet, so he won't have any scars. Ask him about storms. And he refused to teach Zoria the spell because it's complicated or something. Totally not a lie. And then that's really the
Gist of
best.
it?
That's the gist of it. Notably, Zoria tried to put a note in Ortiz's pocket from Zoria.
Jarek
And
tried to put a note in Ortiz's pocket from Zoria.
yes, and that went very well. And Ortiz now thinks that we are all
Weirdos.
like the giant lizard, hobgoblin, elf, and human in cultist robes wasn't enough of a red flag.
She wasn't a hobgoblin when Ortiz met her.
Goliath.
Yes, Goliath.
Mm-hmm.
Was the auto better?
Yes. Anything to add? Bastian or Jarek? Or
9.
Zoria?
Nothing to add.
Okay.
Nope.
I believe you all had left the bar. To fuck around somewhere and find out.
Sounds correct.
So what are you doing?
Jared's mostly been tagging around the group on this one, so what are we doing?
Leaving the bar, going back to the inn.
Okay.
Jarek left first. Bess is following him. I guess we're meeting up with Zoria outside the bar. Was Zoria coming back to the bar?
Zoria popped in and as you guys were leaving and was like, oh, I guess we're going.
Yep. That was about it.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess we all go back to the inn.
Sure. So everyone returns to the inn. To your rooms and beds down for the remainder of the evening, early morning.
Sounds sensible.
Okay. Well, that's in. 4 hours later, you come out from your trance. Do you have any plans for the early morning?
Nope, just the normal routine.
Okay.
And then meet up with everybody else when they wake up.
Sure. Zoria and Fitch and Jarek all wake up around noon.
Jarek does so begrudgingly and
Mhm.
immediately gets to work on his arm.
Sure.
Normal wake up process junk.
Fitch, as always, starts his morning with a good berry. And I'm gonna pull some Disney princess shit and open the window.
Okay.
And are there any birds, bats, creatures nearby?
Make a perception check as Jarek throws himself underneath the bed.
You're damn right he does.
10.
There is a cat on the building opposite of you. Across the alley.
I make noises at it.
I just imagine with a lizard man that just comes
There-
out as
um,
Maybe like
mhm.
Goodberry lore.
The cat sits and looks at you. It sits down on the roof across from you and just stares at you. Its tail swishing back and forth behind it.
Fitch will maintain eye contact and hiss even harder.
Uh-huh.
cat's just sitting there like, is this motherfucker offering me a berry?
Yeah. The cat does not respond to your and Barry.
Fine. Fitch will leave it alone. He's gonna get that cat.
Yeah.
Please don't hit it.
Couldn't be worse than anything Nurs did to them.
It's yeah.
It's
Don't
true.
eat it. Zoria's hungry.
Cats do make for good eating.
You just said not to eat it.
Well,
Yeah, it's because Zoria wants to eat it.
yes.
Well, fresh with that disappointment, Fitch will pout, close the door or close the window, and sulk in the corner for a few minutes.
Okay.
Jarek will slide out from under the bed muttering, most indirect form of assassinating someone. So what's the plan? This Jarek for the record.
Bess is not there.
No, but Zoria is.
I just want that on the record.
Sure. I think we should go with the tried and true. Put him in a box and drag him to wherever the fuck they want it.
All right, well, that's one vote for put him in a box.
Vishla seems pleased that he gets votes.
Is this a democracy now that we're voting?
I wasn't going for votes. I was just curious what the choice was. Stop lifting your hand and speak.
Boxes are useless. Why confine the dead to a specific spot? That's good meat.
Okay, so apparently that's a vote for eating him.
Jarek never said if the man would be alive or dead in the box.
So Zoria, what do you think we should be doing?
Convincing him to go back with us. Yes.
So that's one vote for a box, one vote for eating him, and one vote for dragging him somewhere in a box. I'm seeing some box-centric logic here today.
I mentioned no box.
Oh, what do you want to put him in? Wait, hold on. A rhomboid.
No. I think it's best if he comes willingly. If not barrel.
Oh, a cylinder. Yes, okay. So that's one vote for box, one vote for cylinder, and one vote for buffet. And I'm gonna guess since Vess isn't here, we'll file that vote under bottle.
I don't think he fits in bottle.
It depends on how much of him is left.
I think we should leave plenty left.
Oh, I would love to, but I've seen how diplomacy works with us, so.
Well, maybe he doesn't need appendages.
You see, it's this kind of thinking right here that leads back to the cylinder. And I'm not
Barrel.
disparaging you. I'm just reminding you.
It's barrel, not cylinder. Well, technically, barrel is not pure cylinder.
Azure just stares blankly at Zoria, trying to struggle to understand the concept of platonic ideals. Alright, so supposing we're gonna talk to why are you lifting your claw at me? I can never tell if you're trying to scare me, imitate a ghost, or speak.
Why not all of the above?
Let's start with the speaking part. I'm sorry, wait. Speak!
Fuck you. Um, this one still has questions about below. Body delivery is fine, but what about the answers?
Alright, Zoria, I need you to translate.
He wants to go below.
No, I mean, I heard that
Mm.
part.
Well, you want my interpretation.
But
That's all I can give you.
is the blow...
Each mentioned doing some divination kinds of magic.
Okay.
And then he said answer was below. He said he asked us how to, well, where we could find answers.
Below.
Below.
Are we sure this isn't a cheeky spirit telling us to go to hell?
Possibly. I don't know what god he prays to. But maybe in our context, maybe key is shipwreck. That is below the waves. I think we should first try to validate if shipwreck really happened or when it happened. We have no idea how to tell if this man is what we think he is or if he isn't. So we should start asking around. Namely, first we need to discover what was the name of boat that sunk and when he woke up and see if those if date where boat sunk and date where he claims he woke up match. Yes?
If we can get that information from anybody in the city who isn't him, sure.
We can just ask him what was name of boat.
We can't ask him. We can't trust his knowledge.
Why not ask the man with the boats?
Yeah, the boatswain.
That's no. Is
No,
it
no,
boatswain?
no,
Is
no,
it boatswain?
no, it's not boatswain. Trump used a different word. Sure, sure,
Harbor
sure.
Dockmaster.
master.
Harbor master. Boatswain is something else,
They
but yeah,
make
bosun
yeah.
boatswains
actually.
build boats.
Bosun. Bosun don't. Yeah.
So yeah, I'll ask the harbor master. I'm sorry, the boatswain, because Jarek was doing that. Yeah.
Is not bosun, but that's not how you say bosun.
Ask the man with a fetish for boats.
Ones really do have a variety of proclivities.
If you start confusing udders and rudders, this is over. Yeah.
What about
Yeah,
What is
no.
the
animals?
difference, Jarek?
I want one of them in my mouth. Ugh. So yeah, no, we can ask the boat fetishist. We just need to be careful that we don't take information from Short and probably an orc in a past life.
How reliable was Adris's memory?
It wasn't.
Did the names of places change?
No, but reference to them did contextually.
Hmm.
So really, it depends on how much of the memory needed to be changed, I'm guessing. Which means there's a whole gamut of bullshit that could be changed. What if he got that boat and named it after his childhood crush, but maybe his gender swapped, pops back. Well, now he needs to change it from Little Jill to Little Johnny, or whatever the hell. We didn't see any proof of that with Idris, but we didn't really see any absence of it either.
I
I mean,
see.
seriously, think of it this way. If I wanted to assassinate Idris, I'd go find her and ask her where she learned to play an instrument. She'd have a fucking panic attack or an aneurysm, and I don't know which one would happen first.
That would be fun to watch.
Depending on how many clothing articles she had on.
No, I mean to see how mind works, how it tries to,
You,
or
you
how
think
she
it's
tries.
interesting. You think it's not, I promise you. It hurts. It hurts deeply. And not in that emotional, frilly, I cared about this person way. I mean, yeah, that way, but also in the just shut the fuck up way. And the I want to shake you by the throat until miracles fall out of your mouth kind of way.
Is it all lies, or did she believe they were true?
She believed they were true. Well, at least that's what it seemed like. I don't have the magic to lay down the circle of truth telling. I don't have any reason to believe she was lying though.
Hmm. Yes, Fitch.
This one said nothing.
You didn't. You raised hand.
Yes, this one was. Yes. Continue.
Hmm. So yes, we should probably try to match stories and different perspectives. Maybe, like it happened with you, well, not you, but with them, they died one moment and they came back in a storm years later, or months, or days. Who knows? There's
And,
no pattern we can tell.
and possibly nowhere near where they initially died,
Yes,
which would make finding a shipwreck potentially very difficult.
that is true. But maybe gods were being just metaphorical in a way. The answer is not really below, but we should look to below. Yes,
This kind of shit's why I don't deal with spirits. I mean, that and they don't talk to me.
I
I like to
don't
think it's
like
because I won't deal with
divination.
them.
Divination is magic for people who don't know probability. Statistics. Mm-mm.
Hmm.
I don't like divination.
Where's
This one is confused. Does Zoria not have the seer sight? Is Zoria
It's
calling herself without math?
It's different.
no. You say that now until your eyes bleed. Where's our elf?
Or else should be having early lunch at this time? Maybe?
Wait, you mean Fest does shit?
This eats.
Shit, that's right. You people eat.
Yes.
Inefficiently.
I'm always asleep in the beginning of this shit. I just imagine Vest lounges around, belches, and drunk sleeps in a corner.
What's everyone with corners?
I don't know, but I really don't.
Nerds did it. Sika does it. This one does it.
I'm pretty sure Zoria and I are the only ones who don't mind sleeping in not corners.
What?
Correction, Sika slept against the wall, not necessarily in a corner.
Technically, it's a corner. Like
Not
there's
what
a.
Vishla said. And technically, Zori is right. Pink is right.
There is a right angle involved.
There is a right angle involved. Yes.
Oh my god.
If you're cold, always find a corner. It's 90 degrees.
Not addressing that. Moving on. Oh, that actually hurt. That caused me physical pain. Oh. Well, it's too early for me to be going anywhere, so I am gonna polish my arm a little. I think I got a little scuff here, so I'm gonna work on that. And I'm gonna be so busy, in fact, working on that scuff that I'm just going to pretend like I don't hear you.
That sounds oddly sexual.
Working on the scuff, can't hear you.
This one is doctor. Fix hearing. Yes. Fix broken things.
Church just gets back to working at his arm, shaking his head and muttering.
Fitch will settle down uncomfortably close to Cherrick, and a claw delicately gets closer and closer to an eardrum.
Bitch.
Fitch ignores Cherrick.
Zoria?
Do you want me to tell him not to do that?
No, I'm just warning you what's gonna happen if that thing goes into my ear.
Fetch, don't go into his ear. He doesn't like it.
That one said his hearing was bad. This one fixes.
It was not. Jarek, say your hearing is fine.
My hearing is fine.
There.
Fitch has fixed it.
There
Say you're
was
welcome,
something.
Say thank you, Jarek.
Fuck you, Vishla.
There was something else I wanted to speak to you, actually. It's mostly you, Jarek, but this as well. Fitch might hear. We should look into exiles, nobles from Karkon. See what they know about our house's former occupant.
Well, I've already learned that I'm gonna be pretty much useless for that. But
Why?
because that thing in the sky, that giant floating round torch, it seems like a lot of your people like to be up with the torch, and I am down with the torch.
Yes, yes, your skin is delicate. We should get you a wide-brimmed hat.
I have a wide brimmed hat, first off. Second off, fuck you, it's not delicate. It's limited edition. And finally, I don't understand what we're gonna find. I don't think I understand your desired outcome for the effort.
To kill Kesselmir. Is that too much too hard to figure out?
Do you think Castlemir's here?
It's possible. Or maybe someone knows.
I mean, I suppose it couldn't ask to hurt to ask around.
Yes. Problem is, no matter how much I change my appearance, I will always be Zoria. I cannot pretend not to be Zoria. It doesn't work.
This one says turn into crab. And you are crab,
No,
not Zoria.
crabs don't talk.
One of my favorite things about them.
So you see where I'm getting, Jarek. Yes.
Yeah, to a degree. I'm a little hesitant to start mixing our business and pleasure, though.
Is not pleasure. Is necessity.
All right, you're taking the metaphor the wrong direction. I'm a little hesitant to cross our personal business with potential evidence of kidnapping somebody for the nobodies, because then we're creating a potential line there where one triggers the other. I'm not hesitant enough not to do it, but
I mean, one thing is one thing, other thing is other.
yeah,
What is a
exactly.
connection?
What I'm thinking is if someone's watching or tripping over us, or God forbid we do what we do in every fucking town we've ever been to, and get ourselves caught in some fashion and gather attention, then we won't only be selling out ourselves, we'll also be selling out this whole nobody thing. Or if the nobody thing gets caught, then it's going to lead to us, and we're broadcasting what we're about.
I
Does
want
that make
so
sense?
badly to say that I want the nobodies to go to hell, but Fitch does not say that in character. Just lucky out of character.
Just lucky out of character. Wow.
Don't worry, Zoria. I'll be with you every step of the day. Starting at dusk.
Ha.
But I will literally be beside you. Or
How
behind you, or
comforting.
within vicinity of you.
Yes, yes. So, our Mark comes back from sailing late, yes? At night. He's probably set off for day already.
I mean, he's a fisherman, so yeah.
So we have nothing to do for the next hours.
I was gonna get this scuff out of my arm, then maybe read a little bit of a book, and probably make some potions, and then get into an argument with Vishla. And around then, that's normally when the sun starts going down.
I see. Well, I will eat, because that is what we normal people do.
I used to
Then,
like eating.
it's good. It brings pleasure, enjoyment, yes?
Mm-hmm.
So I
Anyway,
will
you were
do
saying.
that, and I will be back. Maybe I'll study. I should study.
I mean, if you're gonna look around for books or like, the day would be the time to do it, wouldn't it?
True. I was working on something, but yes, you're right. Library should be open. So maybe that.
Just because I can only move around at night for the better part doesn't mean you have to be restricted to night. Some of the shit you need to do is probably better to be done in the day.
I know. It's more convenient, yes. Anyway, I will eat. Fitch, do you want to eat? No, he doesn't, of course. I'll be not back.
I mean, does the
Fitch
blue
does what Gump did.
Yeah,
does like the blue staining around the ridge of his lip mouth thing parts not give away that he's not hungry?
No, his
yes,
good berries
yes.
are red, not blue.
Oh, his are red?
Yeah, his are red.
Okay. I'm sorry, the red then. So Fitch is over there looking like a radioactive gecko that's been fucking eating Kool-Aid.
Fine. I will go eat, and I will be away.
Yep.
I will message if anything.
Please do.
And if you hear lightning and fire, something bad happened. Yes,
Remember to scream mahogany.
yes. Pitch.
Mahogany is the word for the lightning, no?
It's kind of an all-purpose oh god, oh god, oh god, oh shit. Really.
Is a word
Lightning.
with several meanings.
Yes.
All of them murder.
Understood. Understood.
Well, I leave you to silent contemplation.
Sure thing. If you see Vest down there, slap her ass.
No,
No, I
Zoya.
asked.
Zoya leaves.
Okay.
Fitch follows like a puppy.
Zoria and Fitch see Vessian in the common room.
Zoya approaches.
I will return,
Morning.
but have your conversation.
Morning. I told you you would be here. Told them, sorry. Morning. Ugh. I need to eat. Then we go to library. Yes.
Yeah, that, okay. Have we figured out what we want to do with Ortiz yet?
There are multiple options. I, for one, think we just should convince him to go with us. Maybe lie, maybe not. If not, limbs can be removed for easier of transportation.
How about Jurek and this one?
Jarek wanted box. This one. What did you want again, Fitch?
Vishla wanted box.
Oh, sorry.
This one is confused.
Why?
Fitch makes a grand sweeping gesture.
I don't know what that means.
Neither does Fitch.
Are you just okay with being confused then?
That's why this one's going to the library. To find the books, to find the knowledge.
Sure.
Interesting.
I wish you luck.
Oh, you're not coming.
Oh no, we're gonna do. I'm gonna finish lunch,
I
and then
was
I'll
going
go
to.
to the library.
Yes, I was going to eat.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yep. So I orders a double portion.
I mean, Bess is already halfway through,
Yep.
but he waits for Zoria to finish.
And Fitch sits there at the table.
More accurately, snow globe time.
With his rock.
No, not with his rock, his jar.
Oh.
A jar of bits.
Jar of bits. Taking it and watching it swirl.
Yeah, honey. Could you put that away? It's disturbing some of the other customers. Could you ask it to put that away?
Oh
Fitch
yes,
puts
the
it
heavy
behind his back.
stone.
Is it this? No, it's a jar of bits, yeah.
Yeah.
Fitch, please put animal samples away. Yes.
Fitch has no animal samples.
Please put jar away, Fitch.
Fitch does as asked.
Thank you.
So Zora eats her lunch. The
Mm-hmm.
fuck do you have now, Lucky?
This is the rock.
Oh.
Yeah, the rock.
This is the jar, this is the rock.
Okay.
Fitch likes to fiddle.
Uh, there's a little bit of everyone in their characters.
Yeah, there's a lot of me and Fitch. Continue.
Zora eats her food and Fitch hangs out and Bess waits on Zoria. And eventually you finish and you head out. Fitch smelling his rock and licking his rock
Yeah,
as it
Zora's
slowly
excited.
moves underneath his fingers.
We have yet to figure that out.
You should try identifying it.
We already did.
Okay?
You're being cheeky.
Yes. So where are you going?
Library.
Okay. So you ask some directions and eventually make your way to the library in El Nuzat. It's a little inland. Yes.
12 on the disguise check.
12? Okay.
Mhm.
People tend to shy away from you. And your one horn on sideways.
Bitch will smile reassuringly.
Uh-huh.
This one is Doctor.
Uh-huh. But you make your way to the library. There is a gnome woman on a staircase behind the reception desk.
Zoria will go and loom over her.
Mm-hmm. Hi. Can I help you?
Yes,
What,
maybe.
what are you looking for?
Zoria is full hobgob, by the way.
Oh. What brings you to town?
Library in Karkom burned down.
Did you burn it down? You're not gonna burn this one down, are you? Did you bring your clan with you?
Clan is
I
another
need-
word for friend. Fitch's friend. This one brought clan.
I mean,
I
I
have
don't
no
suppose
clan.
you'd be here unless to threaten me.
I'm here to read book. You have books, yes?
The library, of course we have books, yes.
Good.
What kind of books do you want?
I want to see books on resurrection. And Sir Edma, if you have anything on her.
Seer who?
Is a historical figure. I'm trying to do research on her.
What was her
Or
name?
seers in general. Edma.
Edma? Okay, I've never heard of her really. Okay, so historical stuff. Well, that's kind of our biggest section. This way. She hops down her staircase behind her desk and leads you all, the three of you, presumably, into the library, which isn't as large as Carcom's.
Hmm.
Uh,
Zoria salivates nonetheless.
the smell of tomes and books extends to your senses, bringing you a little bit of peace. Um, Here's the section. In something about resurrection. That would be probably in the religious area.
Different research. This one will do for now.
Okay. Good luck. Do the other two, are you with her? Do you want something else?
No,
Yes.
I'm with her. I'm just gonna help her. Thanks.
Okay.
Fitch will get close to the woman.
She leans back.
Procures the rock.
Uh-huh.
This one has luck.
Yes,
You
you
have
do.
books. Does that one have books on the underground?
Like
Beneath
geology?
the city. Yes.
Yeah, we have books on
Help me find the
geology.
rock. I guess it was so offensive Pink decided to cut out.
Yeah. You want to find more rocks that look like that rock?
Yeah.
Okay. Our geology section's over there. It's not very big, but there's some stuff.
It does the head bobs of excitement and clatters off.
Okay.
But it's less like this and more up and down.
My neck doesn't do that. I'm sorry.
I have a giraffe neck, so I am fully capable of such maneuvers. Yes, so Fitch finds the section.
Okay.
And it shall be noted that as he goes through the library, as he's passing the rows of books, he's like holding his rock up to the books. Kind of like, hey, Mr. Rocky, tell me which one you like the best.
Uh-huh.
I never said it was logical.
Yeah. Bitch, roll a d20.
The fact you're even asking me to roll thrills me.
And
It is exciting.
Zoria and Vetian roll
5.
investigation.
Can I assist Zoria and give her?
You may, yes.
That's what I'll do.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Come to me, sweet +7.
Turn
One of
on
my
the
only good
camera.
skills.
Yeah, definitely want you to just get advantage.
Okay, 8 and 17, so
24.
24.
Okay. Zoria, you do find a book that references foresight.
Mhm.
And there's a large section detailing premonitions and whether or not they actually are um, real. What are you looking for in particular?
How to trigger them.
How to trigger a vision.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, the book touches on it. And one moment, because Pickle is being as noisy as she can with the ball. You. Stop.
Cheers.
What happened to your bandana?
I hate this, Mike.
It's not that bad actually at the moment.
Okay.
Not great, but it's not that bad.
Mm.
Your mic is a lot better than it was this earlier.
Yeah.
So,
Anyway.
you do find that they can be triggered via various psychedelics occasionally.
Oh, fuck you.
Oh no, this is how Zoe becomes a drug addict.
The shroom fiend. But as to whether or not that's a reliable or trustworthy source is up to the reader to decide. It's mentioned that it's very difficult to tell what is a true vision in those states.
Well.
How hard is Zori gonna chase this rabbit?
Yeah, Zora's gonna go to the shroom shop in a bit. But yeah, just continue research. She'll show it what she found to Vess.
Mhm.
Because Vess is my partner in drugs, I guess.
This is how Vess is going to later get the idea to make some type of like absinthe style, not just wine and hooch from our crafts. We'll get Zoria a little something too.
Mm-hmm. Fitch,
I respect that.
you find a fine book on igneous rocks and the formation
But
of.
that was just a D20. That wasn't even my investigation.
Yeah, because you were using your rock to pick which book you were reading.
Yeah,
the
but
Rock
I
rolled
couldn't.
20.
Okay, I'll get that. Fitch will look at the pictures
Mm-hmm.
and compare it against his rock.
Sure. They don't look like your rock. But you thumb through the book for a while and you read a few passages and you're like, well, this isn't that anything to do about with my rock. Are you all going to spend more time at the library? How much
Fitch
time
is
are you
gonna go back
spending?
to the history section.
With Daria and Vestian, yes.
Mm-hmm. I want to find a book on the founding of the city.
The founding of the city. Okay.
Was
Make
it built on any
make an investigation
ruins? Was
check.
it? Oh, hold on. I'm telling you what I'm trying to find.
Mhm.
Was it built on any kind of ruins, any underground tunnels, any history of invasions that would necessitate creation of tunnels, anything below ground?
Any type of Parisian catacombs, perhaps?
Hey, it doesn't have to be Parisian. It can just be regular catacombs.
Just regular catacombs.
Fitch ain't picky. It's investigation.
Yes. How you doing, Fitch?
8.
8.
First roll with Fitch's dice, not good.
That's the first roll with Fitch's dice?
I got a new set last week.
Oh, okay. I was gonna
They've
say.
got tiny, tiny little pine cones in them. Really cute.
Should be
And they were all
leaves.
like shit, apparently.
The first roll. You gotta try them out before you use them on camera, though. But you find a book about the city in general. Fitch. It discusses some of the major gathering areas, some of the major squares.
Once Fitch hits the 5th word over 3 syllables, his eyes will glaze over and he will close the book.
Okay,
If we're gonna play to the roll, that's what Fitch does.
sure.
References. No, this is too much.
Put it back.
Nothing goes over my head. I'm too fast. They'll
I would
catch.
catch it.
Okay. So you spend the afternoon in the library.
Yep.
Fitch, would you like to try and find another book?
I'll try and find another city below book
At
at the end with
disadvantage.
this. Yeah, okay. I won't need disadvantage. It's gonna be shit either way.
One of them was a natural 20,
That's 20.
and the other one
Hi.
is.
A 17,
Oh,
which plus 3, so that's a dirty 20.
oh, Fitch has some investigation.
Nice.
Surprising. Um, you do find a book eventually that lends itself to talking about the founding of the city and how there were caves discovered underneath, um, inhabited by strange creatures. These caves were all covered up as best they could, and the creatures pushed back as best they could, and the city built atop.
Any mention of location?
It,
Like north side of the city, south side of the city.
um, it is waterline, more dockside, so northwest.
Excellent. How
Um,
quiet is this library?
fairly.
Bitch will whisper the information to his rock.
The rock whispers back sweet nothings. Zodia, reading her book on Sears.
Yeah.
Um,
She reads it multiple times.
it takes a while.
It's
Uh,
thick.
yeah. You find, in addition to the fact that you may be able to use shrooms to bring on a an event, that no one has been able to control the things that they saw. Um, but
Beg to differ, but yeah.
there is not there is information regarding that you can maybe, if you can realize it, you can change perhaps the outcome.
Sounds familiar.
So, uh, it's a good book. Doesn't have all the answers, but has some.
Mm-hmm. Ves, Zora is giddy.
Um, Bess is like unsure what's happening as he doesn't remember Zoria having much to drink at lunch. So he's a little baffled as to why somebody would be giddy and not drunk.
Yeah. He's excitedly reading, like, and going back in passages with a finger and reading them again. It's like,
Um, maybe we should ask if there's a bookstore and, if such things make you this happy.
books make me happy, but this, this is, this is more. This information is useful.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm not a very, you know, I'm better at punching people. So, what's going on with this book here?
So, many things are said, including how to try and provoke or cause these visions.
Yeah, the weird psychotropic something that you were talking about.
Yes. And it also mentions something which I have already seen, which is changing events after seeing them happen.
Oh yeah, there was something they said back in school about that, like forewarned is well, or I don't know. There was some weird saying.
Never heard of saying, but this gives me idea. We should find herbalist.
Okay, probably
If you
best
drink
to do that.
formaldehyde, you don't need an herbalist.
Says Fitch.
Bitch doesn't know
Out
what
of character.
formaldehyde is.
It's the no bad juice.
It's the bone hurdy juice.
So if we're gonna go see a herbalist, probably should do that while the sun's up.
Yes. Then we go get Jerk.
Yeah. Hey, librarian.
Yeah? What?
Uh, is there a herbalist in town somewhere?
Yeah,
Like
like
just in the market?
3 blocks over.
Thank you.
Bunch of herbs hanging in the window. Pretty easy to find.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mhm.
And is there a bookstore down that way too, by chance?
The bookstore's back in the general market area.
Okay. Hey, Fitch. You still reading?
Fitch's body remains stationary, but his neck turns, perhaps unnaturally, to swivel to look at Vess.
Smiles, licks an eyeball.
Yes.
Okay, well we're gonna go down to the herbalist. So whenever you're done,
This
you
one
want.
can come.
Oh, you're done reading?
Yes.
Oh,
This
okay.
one has
You
so much information.
man. Okay, everybody's happy over some damn books. Maybe Jarek should get the stick out of that. Yeah, we're gonna. Okay, and they go down to the herbalist.
Sure.
Yeah, before leaving, Zora just looks at the gnome. Says, I'll be back.
Yeah, we close at sundown. So we'll be closed.
I'll be back. Tomorrow.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay.
I like your library. It's useful.
They usually are. Thanks for coming.
It's pretty too.
Yeah. I hear they're building a new one in Kharkov.
Have you heard that?
No, you haven't heard that, no.
This is news. Yes, it's a good idea. The loss of the last one was a great loss.
It was very unfortunate, yeah.
Anyway, I shall return. Walks away.
Bye.
That's Zora smiling. It's weird.
It is weird. It's weird that like you, like Zoria and Fitch are smiling. Just like
Fitch is less smiling and more,
Skipping.
I would say, skipping. He'll skip forward a few steps, kind of stop, bob his head a little bit, go forward a little bit more, and repeat the process.
Bess just wants to hit something.
yeah, Bess is just like, why the hell did Jarek get out of this. This whole sun thing is probably just some big scam to not have to deal with people. And it's bullshit.
Yeah, no, in reality, Jarek just likes to sleep in.
Vess is allergic to happiness.
Yeah, we call it alcoholic.
So,
To the herbalist.
to the herbalist.
To the herbalist.
Okay, so you go about 5 blocks and you find a shop.
You said it was 3 blocks.
3 blocks.
Neat. You go about 3
Keep it
blocks.
keep it consistent, man. What are you doing?
We go down as many blocks as it takes until we hit a bunch of herbs in the window of a place.
You go about 5 blocks until you find a bunch of herbs in a window, presumably missing the earlier herbalist.
He's just being petty now.
Why not? You were.
So, it's open. There's a lantern on inside.
Yeah. Zorable unceremoniously enter, I guess.
Little
Best follows
bell
suit.
chimes. Ding, ding, ding. Hello? Hi. How can I help you folks? Do you need something to alleviate your symptoms?
Yes, hello. No, we do not have symptoms.
Okay.
I am running experiment. Yes. To see how certain kinds of herbs affect different individuals, considering their body mass. Yes.
Okay. I mean, it's pretty well known that the larger you are, the more it's gonna take.
Yes, is common knowledge, but is not, at least to my findings, very well documented. I'm trying to do that.
Okay.
Now we have reached maybe something a little bit trickier to get. I hope
Okay.
you're not offended by question, but do you have also are trip mushrooms illegal or something? Like, is there a ban on
The,
drugs? Is there a war on drugs, Gab?
is there a war on drugs? Cord is very open with anything.
Carcom, you mean?
Cord.
Core, sorry, yeah.
Carcom is more harsh. Or was previous to the passing of the king.
Importantly, just to specify, in this region, are good berries considered a Schedule C drug?
No.
Damn.
Good berries dipped in cocaine? Yes.
How about good berries dipped in formaldehyde?
No.
The
Formaldehyde is
bone-holding juice is not recognized by the northern peoples.
as a controlled substance. No. Um, maybe you should talk to somebody who deals in those kind of things. Is there something in particular that you're looking for?
Yes. Yes. My research has brought me from Cord to here,
Okay.
and now I find myself in need of, well, herbs and maybe other materials with hallucinogenic properties.
Oh, we have some mild hallucinogenics, yeah.
Not mild, no.
Oh, we don't really have anything stronger than mild. Um, I mean, I suppose you could take a deeper trip, I guess the kids call it, if you drank them or turned them into a slurry.
Is that what kids do these days?
Normally they just smoke it. Like it's a mild hallucinogenic.
What is wrong with eating? Does it come in eating shape?
Um, Not really. I mean, it's a bunch of dried leaves.
Hmm. How much for 2 doses each?
2 doses.
Oh, 2 hits. I don't know. I don't.
Um, s- each. Uh, 15 gold.
Let me consult my coin purse real quick. Yeah. Yeah.
You're poor adjacent, not poor.
Yeah. If only we had more money, Gump. Hmm.
And an extra level.
Well, it seems prices are prohibitive of research. My grant is not that big.
Yeah, I thought they kind of had this stuff in Cord. I've never really been there, but
They do,
that country's
but
fairly open. You haven't tried it before?
yes, Grodom is pretty open, but I'm not in court. I'm here. Yes,
Right, but you haven't tried it there?
my research was not at that point when I was there.
Oh, interesting. Um, I mean, I can give you less for less if you want.
Was it 15 gold total or 15 gold per dose?
Total.
Oh, that is 2 for me and 2 for her, and
Yes.
she'll point to the very skinny and short elf.
Uh, oh, you're a girl?
Fuck. Sorry, guys.
No, I think maybe he had too much wine at lunch.
Oh, shut up.
You're a boy? I mean, you
Turner bouts fair play, right?
I've never
They
seen a
will
boy with
have.
such big tits. Interesting. Not my place, whatever. Um, Pickle, be nice. Be nice. Your kid's taken away. Um, yeah, no, 15 for the 4 doses.
Make it 3 for them.
3 gold for the 4 doses.
No, 3 doses for them. How much will that run me? Which is
Uh,
how I'm assuming. I'm multiplying versus weight by 3 and assuming it matches or is somewhat closely.
um, like 11 and a half.
No, you misunderstand. 2 for me, 3 for them.
Oh, well, so 5 doses total.
Are you implying that I need it? Yes.
I don't know how it affects metabolism.
Well, at this point. Well, if you put it that way, just 4 will do.
Okay. than 15.
For reference, Bess is 123 pounds, if that matters in the calculation of dose.
Sounds about right. Let me see something.
I
A bit too heavy, actually. Yeah.
not
While
really.
Zori is doing advanced trigonometry, Fitch is gonna gather some stuff. That's right, pickle. Just the components for bonehoat juice, and pay whatever the herbalist asks him to pay. All this bartering bullshit.
Okay. I thought we had a price scheme for that.
No,
but,
we don't.
okay, we'll figure it out.
We just call it like 5 gold. Does that sound reasonable?
For a little bit, yeah.
Cool. I don't need a little bit.
Yeah, you don't, not for a lot. Like like a little jar, a little mason jar.
That's all he needs.
Sure. Are you into making preserving animals? Do you have like a collection?
Jar comes out.
Oh,
Snow
God.
globe time.
Oh, those aren't animals. Um, this is really weird.
How does this one say it?
Goodbye.
No. Bad people hurt Fitch's friends. So this one is going to bring them back.
The bad people or your friends?
The friends.
Okay. That's nice of you.
The juice keeps it so that they can be brought back.
Sure.
This one is doctor. This one knows best.
Okay. Well, good luck, doctor. Um, and the rest of you, good luck with your adventure.
If I put your name in papers, collaborator, can you give discount?
Make a persuasion check.
Yes, -2.
And Zoya get disadvantaged because of this unnerving interaction the shopkeeper just had with the doctor.
No.
Damn it.
2.
2.
No, wait, sorry, 3. I rolled a 5.
Oh.
So much better.
Come back to me and let me see your paper and we'll talk about it then.
Fine, I'll pay full price now. Come back later. Yes?
Yeah.
Sorry, hands are 15 golds.
Okay.
Let me mark that down. I'm excited this, Zora says, as they walk out.
You're excited to do drugs.
No. It's experiment. I'm not going to do it right now, I'm not crazed. This can wait till when we're back. Home.
Yo,
Yes?
she's so cute. Look at her. Oh, look at that pretty little face. so cute.
You can keep talking.
Like he's distracted.
Yeah.
Oh, he's so cute. Dad, give me the ball. Oh.
So, Zori is excited to try the drugs.
So let me see if I understand this. When we get back to the estate, you're gonna take a bunch of drugs and try to see the future.
Induce vision through alchemical process.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's possible way to do it.
This one sees
About-
visions if this one eats too many good berries.
Uh,
Do you see the future?
Fitch shrugs.
Or drinks too much
How-
formaldehyde.
how many
Yeah.
good berries is too many good berries for Fitch?
Fitch starts counting on his fingers. Many.
All in one day?
Yeah.
I saw him count to 7. Assuming that, well, considering his body ratio, maybe 22. That's enough to feed 22 men in a single day. No, too much. Too risky. I would rather do drugs.
Yeah, I think I agree.
This one says the offer is always there if you change your mind.
Noted.
Menacingly
Thank you,
holds up a
Fitch.
ghost berry. Menacingly pulls a good berry out of his bag.
Does it look sprinkled?
Little white
It only
frosting
takes a
on it.
little cocaine.
Yeah, well, we go back to the inn and put Jarek out of his misery from listening to us. Unless you girls want to do anything.
So if you have
I have
anything to do, by
nothing.
all means, I'm feeding fucking snakes.
I have
Fitch is
nothing.
gonna keep an eye out for animals.
Okay. There are
Actually, no, he won't. Not here.
a number of
We'll do it elsewhere.
seagulls. No? Not interested
No.
in seagulls?
No, with seagulls, you have to give them a blood sacrifice before they'll even talk to you. Fitch is not interested in that kind of violence to start his day.
Sure. Alright, so you go back to the inn.
Yeah, is it dusk already?
Yes. Night is upon you.
Yeah, Zora will burst into the room announcing, "Night is upon us, Jarek." Thank you for that, Gump.
Jarrett just slowly looks up from his book, like screwdriver type tool in his other hand, half lodged in his arm, and just stares at Zoria. You wanna try closing the door and trying that again, or are we really married to that?
Bess kind of pushes past and walks in. Like, not in a like shovey type of way. It just kind of like
Just
blinks by.
squeeze this past, like,
Yeah. And
There's
just
no
goes,
squeezing past Zoria for Bestian, who always carries his pack on him.
oh, that's true. If I won't see any viable mean, then he won't try.
yeah,
A
Zora will
short
step up
line.
Tries
A
a
short
little to
line.
the side.
A short line forms behind Zoria.
stuck in the doorway. This is like in the side of the doorway with his hands.
Well,
No,
Zora is about Zora's about doorway size, so she would.
yeah, yeah. At which point Vess won't even bother trying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She would kinda
If
block
there's
the
no
whole
viable
thing.
path, then no. Fine.
Okay.
Yeah, but eventually Zora just lets the other ones in.
Look at that. I guess things do happen in threes.
You
Listen,
get to
I don't. Yeah.
you get to deal with them the rest of the night, Jared.
What? We had fun,
I thought we were
didn't
getting
we?
along, Vess. What's this about?
They're both happy.
Oh. Oh. Why?
They read books
How many
and
bodies?
found information. I'm
Alright.
not opposed to the information, but Fitch did this like squirmy thing.
Okay. But they found information. Zoria,
And
congratulations.
Zoria smiled.
Oh, yeah, no, that's not okay, but Zoria, congratulations, you found information from books.
Yes, who would have guessed? Library can be helpful.
And then we bought drugs.
Alright, you lost me again. What?
Yes.
No, I'm not asking Zoria. Vess?
Just trying to see the future. I'm sorry, it was inducing visions of premonitions of possible theoretical aforementioned future stuff.
Bitch, go to
Shit.
sleep. That's called a dream.
Yes.
How much
True.
did you pay to be ordered to dream?
No, you misunderstand.
I'm just saying, I might have some elixir of life in my dick for sale.
I don't believe elixir of life is useful in situation, but hear me out. In dream, it is sporadic and uncontrollable. I'm trying to induce an episode of premonition. Yes?
See, she says it way more fancy than I do.
You're trying to induce an episode of
Yeah, see, she's trying to see the future on drugs.
But not right now. This is not a safe place. We should
She
have
said we'll
drugs at
do it
home.
back home.
Yes.
I had an uncle who thought this once. He married a goat. Just
Yeah, I thought most farmers do that type of stuff.
okay. You stop it, leaf drinker.
Is that why you ran away from home,
What?
Jarek?
Visual, not now. It's touchy.
What do I do? Oh, but that does remind me about the whole drinking thing. No, we could probably just develop some type of like alcohol that has like hallucinogenic properties that might actually be really cool.
Maybe it's combination of factors. Yes. It's possible. I will need to test theory. But these are only mild hallucinogenics. I need to get heavier stuff. And I know exactly who to turn to.
Zodia, how much did you pay for these hallucinogenics?
15 gold. Is 4 doses.
5 doses.
5 doses.
Zodia.
It's 4 doses. Yes.
Cherk scoots aside and waves an arm over his alchemy kit. What do you think this is for?
Can you make hallucinogenics?
Probably. I can literally turn bits of things that we've killed into fireballs. I can probably make you trip, yeah.
Good, you'll be very useful in this endeavor.
You just spent 15 gold. What did they even sell you?
I was happy. They sold me leaves. Here, you're
Can
supposed to
can
smoke them.
can Fitch do a nature check to find out what actually was sold to Zoria?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jarek also wants to do like a survival check on this
Nature.
because
This
Oh,
is
Nature.
nature's fine.
this
No,
is
survival would
totally
work.
this is
Survival-
totally
Survival?
Zora's character to
survival or
do.
nature,
So
yeah.
yeah,
It's just like I cannot believe this bullshit is happening right now.
title of the episode: Zora buys
18.
drugs.
15 here as well.
18.
Oh,
18 and 15?
18 for Fitch, yeah.
Okay. It is mostly stems and seeds
Oh, got
Zoria,
ripped.
of low grade pot.
Zoria,
And Zori
Yes.
probably overpaid.
Jarek turns for a moment and stares at Zoria before just smiling. I wish you the best.
Thank you, Jarek.
This one says that
No,
this
no,
will.
don't, no, Fitch. I see that look in your eyes. Let her take this journey.
This one can procure much stronger.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure between Fitch and I, we could get you so high that you'll see into other fucking timelines.
Good.
What you
Accept help. Thank you,
just
Jarek.
just don't pay anybody else for this again, please.
Oh, I was not going to pay. I was going to threaten.
Also, don't threaten people with violence for drugs. That sets a really strange precedence.
Oh no, violence has already happened. I'm merely going to bring memory back.
Violence is already Vess, what happened while you were out?
We went to a library.
Who'd you violence in the library?
I'm not talking about violence and library.
Did
I'm
they
talking
burn
about
this one down
Blario.
too?
Oh. You know what? Yeah, no, that's my magic spell. I'm gonna grab my worry, pull it out, and now it's somebody else's problem. So, welcome back.
Fitch will make a grabbing motion when Jarek does that.
Fucking can't even let me get.
Yeah, I already said they're your problem the rest of the night.
Wait, what are you doing the rest of the
I
night?
had the day shift.
So,
You have the night shift.
I didn't apply for custody.
Tired babysitter.
Zoria's looking at the little seeds and fruits and stuff at the hands, and she's like,
Oh. I'm just deliberately trying not to look because that's just offensive. That's just. It's like when your friend thought he bought fire and instead he came back with literal grass. Like, nope, nope, we're not looking at that.
So I
the
hear that
best
we're gonna.
part is homegrown, so.
So I hear we're gonna try and convince Ortiz to come with us out of the goodness of his heart.
Is that what we're doing? Okay,
I
let's.
think we should fact check first.
I thought that's what you were out doing, like doing your shopping and the fact checking while everybody was.
No, I went to the library, like you said.
Yeah, yeah.
Ortiz
No.
only
Did you?
only comes back later.
What about the boat swine?
Not
I'm sorry,
boatswain.
what?
This one found
Dockmaster,
information.
quartermaster. Oh, what did you find, Fitch?
This one learned that the city was built on top of the place, but then there were caves. And this one says that the caves had creatures. Maybe some magic. The monsters pushed back, and the caves were overrun. So maybe this one says we go to caves.
Yeah, that's a hard pass. The
Not
last time
even
I
if
went to caves, I literally paid Narm for it.
not even
You
place of
see-
power. Learn
Did you say
information.
magic?
God damn it.
So we're gonna go to a cave, and that's
Yes,
related to Ortiz.
information.
Uh, is it related to Ortiz?
I don't know anymore. I'm trying to track everybody's
It's
lines of logic here, and I'm just confused, so I'm following along.
yeah, I'm very confused too.
I kind of get the below ergo caves, so that kind of makes sense. But we need to
Oh.
do the caves first, then.
That is being too literal. I thought it meant shipwreck.
So did I. But I mean, fuck, it's a spirit. It's not like we can fucking contact it for a reference.
This
That's
one has
it.
saloon.
It's not. Spirit is not
I
literal. It's
mean, wait. So what?
Mm.
What the spirit said below? Right. That's what we're saying.
Yes.
Why did the spirit say below?
It asked where to find information.
Oh fuck. I mean, that's just really vague. Like information could be below any place, anywhere. Like that could be a shipwreck. That could be in the caves. That could be like in the basement. That could be in a cellar somewhere. That could be. I mean, was there a specific information we were looking at?
It asked for information. It said below.
Yeah. So I mean, there's information below and above and at the library and at the bookstore.
My head hurts.
I'm wondering like where we find information about Ortiz though.
Yeah, information about what? Fitch, what were you thinking when you asked? Ah,
Oh, information about your rock?
Yes.
The fuck?
Wait, why do you want information about your rock?
That is Bitch's goal.
I thought you were trying to bring back your, what was it, clan?
Friends.
one can have many goals.
Huh.
What the fuck do we think we're gonna find in caverns filled with creatures that pushed back under the town? No, I see the rock. What does the rocks, friends? I don't. I'm really fucking confused right now.
Yeah, I'm also really confused right now.
Rock helps us find secrets.
Yeah, that didn't help me.
Please.
Zoria, this one's on you.
I
Fucking
mean,
waves.
rock is interesting. It is unidentifiable. I don't like divination magic, but as pointed out earlier, maybe.
Maybe what?
Maybe we try and look for more clues on rock because I have very little clue of what it is or what it does, though it is clearly magical.
The ones with the cut throats cannot be identified. Rock cannot be identified, so they must be friends. We find information on Rock. We find information on friends.
Yeah, I would
I
need a
don't-
running start to make a leap of logic like
Yeah,
that.
I don't feel
That-
like that logic is terribly sound.
That assumption only confirms you misunderstand correlation.
Yeah, I'm like,
This one's on you, Zoria. You're the leader for this town because I'm tired of responsibility.
Why? You're always tired of responsibility, Jarek. Is your natural status.
Because last time I took responsibility, I got a town taken over by Drow. I can go ahead and take responsibility here too, and we'll see how that works. I mean, if you really want to go that route.
It
But
turned out really good for us, so yes, please be my guest.
no, I was
Our
being sarcastic.
improvement.
I was being sarcastic.
so we're going to not deal with Ortiz and instead deal with Rock.
Uh,
Yeah, this really fucks everything up. Okay, fine.
Because I gotta tell you, like, I'm kind of here for Ortiz.
that is true, actually.
If we do the rock, we need to set a time limit. Because if this turns into another week-long excursion into the earth until we hit the bowels of it, and then a chick with 6 legs pops out of the wall, I'm gonna be upset.
I am afraid of something.
Normally.
No, it's not what I mean. I fear nothing, she just adds. What I am afraid of is If we are so close to a potential cutthroat, who else might be?
Okay. Now I'm confused because you're making leaps of logic like the lizard. Why do you think someone else is closing in on the cutthroat?
That is the point exactly. I don't know. Because according to the nobodies, some other dark force, the founders, are also on the hunt for them for nefarious purposes.
Yeah,
Yes,
probably the same cultists who kidnapped Tivroth.
possibly. Or
Rip
maybe,
Dragon, bro.
or maybe it was the founders and the nobodies, and they were not truthful about it.
Why doesn't this one ask its friends? Callan? Ask how close they are, and if not, Mitch will ask spirits.
Alan already said he doesn't know much. We probably know more than him at this stage. So I am fearful of what or who might be here in the event, the slim event, that something else might be looking for him. So I propose maybe the free will is overestimated and we should just barrel dwarf and maybe take him with us, roll him around in cave.
Oh, Jarek. Kill the dwarf. Put his finger in Fitch's coup. And revive him somewhere else.
Yeah, but we don't know who we would end up reviving at that point.
Good point.
It'll be a
Mm,
big experiment. It'll give us valuable information.
might.
So
I
what if we
mean-
fuck up? It's gonna come back anyways.
We could always just go over to Ortiz, make a wild claim, ask him to come with us so that we can prove it, and then if he gets, wily, I don't know, we take Zoria's stance and chops legs off.
In my experience with what happens when we go into caves, if we take him into the cave, we might as well just murder him beforehand. Caves don't work out well. They never work out well.
You want
Caves
to
with
take
beasts.
an
I'm still.
NPC?
We're going into the cave to find stuff about a rock.
And what was that come? Artificial?
This is gum. You want to take an NPC on an escort mission into a cave for no reason?
Yeah, no.
I don't think that's how the group is wanting to do that.
So, I mean, we can always make the drop with Ortiz and come back, right?
Yeah.
A lot more back and forth, but
At the same time, caves are not going anywhere. Feel like you stopped moving. Don't do that. It's unsettling.
Fades
Sorry.
back into it.
You were so frozen. Like I thought maybe his image froze. No.
No, I was thinking. I do that when I think.
Jerk fades back into the light.
Yeah.
Because he disappears.
Kirk
and
just
holds
stops
still.
breathing for a moment while he thinks.
Just go
Don't-
statuesque.
Don't do that. You look like corpse.
Okay, the only way we're going into that cave, so far as I can figure it, is if the spirits give us a damn good reason. Fitch, you can convince us if you can convince us. But we're
Rock
on a
is
time
important.
limit.
Rock is important to Fitch. Fitch asked spirits where it was, or where information could be. spirit said there.
Yeah, I did all I could for this side of the argument.
Is the puzzle piece also not identified?
The puzzle piece. Oh yeah, you mean the thing that got stolen from me? Yeah, yeah. Beginning to think that's just a thing that happens.
Maybe we find one, we find another.
Is it worth compromising a cutthroat, though?
Yes.
I mean, to you,
This
yeah.
one is Doctor.
You're not worried about the cutthroats. We are. You're worried about your rock. It's kind of a conflict.
I know. Let's split party.
Okay, who's going in the cave? As nobody else raises their hand.
Yeah, Zora raised the hand and then just.
Oh, you don't want the magic?
I do.
The secret magic of the monsters underground?
Yes, but monsters underground are not going anywhere, and Ortiz might sink or get kidnapped by someone else.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, Fitch.
Magic is found in caves.
Yes.
Artifacts are found in cave. Items are found in caves. Maybe make money.
I am hard pressed for coin.
No, maybe if you
Coping
didn't spend 15 gold on fucking Ras.
is not the 15 gold, is the inordinate amount of money I need to spend to copy spells. It's expensive, this profession, you know?
Yeah, trust me, the 15 gold didn't help.
I'm not making this decision. Someone else do it.
I'm pulling out every stop to get y'all interested in this cave. Please.
Fine.
Jared or Best doesn't see any merit.
Yeah,
Isn't being
that's
convinced. Yeah,
it.
that's
Also
the hard
compromises
part.
the current mission, which is the timing on
Yeah.
this is fucking shitty.
hmm
Yeah.
We're in the middle of a thing, and from Bess's point of view, it's like abandon what you guys want for something else.
If I
Like,
may come back to the cave.
I mean, that's
yeah,
what Jared said.
Yeah, that's what Vess is saying too.
Yeah,
The
cave
cave's
doesn't
not
go
going
anywhere.
anywhere.
Yes.
It's been here for hundreds of years. They'll wait a month.
Because you also, in Zoria's opinion, have to come back for Castlemere.
That's true.
I'm still not convinced it's here, but that's beside the point.
Maybe he's in the cave.
Oh god damn it. Fucking cave of Castlemere.
Fitch.
Yes.
We are on time sensitive assignment, if it couldn't be called that. Cave is not going anywhere, and I would like to spend more time in Arnozat. But I think that will need to be a second trip. After we solve. Sora's head just like cocks to the side, looking in.
Which moves his hand closer.
What is that?
Pinky promise.
Oh god. Shut up and say it.
Loaned it from children down in the city.
I promise with a full hand.
No, 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 no. Magic in the one finger.
Sora cocks her head at this again and just
Does Fitch dig a finger
And-
out of his jar?
No, it's his actual finger. Fitch seems satisfied.
Zora pulls out her hand, inspects it.
And just like that, Zoria has made a deal with something she does not comprehend.
True.
There's a reason Jarek went quiet. He ain't fucking with this deal thing
Nope.
no more.
Yeah, Vest was
Absolutely
never gonna
not.
think he promised.
That is not a
What is
thing that's
this
gonna be happening.
witchcraft?
It turns out that Fitch is Fae, and he just stole Zoria's soul.
Stranger things have happened.
But yes, Fitch, I do want to return to city. And I do want to check on Rock. And I would be appreciative of everyone else coming along. Yes?
Volunteering me to go into a fucking cave?
Yes.
I mean,
There is no sun. You can walk about without whining.
Oh,
Yes.
for God's sake. See you in hell. There's plenty of fire you can read your books by.
That is also true.
Is that a yes?
I'm withholding. I didn't make no Pinky's promise.
yeah, I agree. We don't exactly know where the road's taking us, so a promise is a little much.
Well, I would like to return to city. Maybe we die on road and are unable to. Though that is unlikely to happen. But
This one will harvest your flesh and bring you back.
Yeah, see that right there?
Yeah, please
That right
don't.
there.
no, listen at the rest of the
Fitch.
phrase. There is
If you want a promise from me, then you have to promise to never do that to me.
only if she's dead. 'Cause
No,
if she's dead, if she's
if
dead, she
I'm
doesn't care.
if
She
I'm
doesn't care.
dead and you can come bring me straight back, that's fine. But none of this harvesting flesh bullshit.
Would
That's
it
pretty
make
much
you feel
everybody's like
better?
hard pass.
Fitch will pull out a jar and then another empty jar. Would Messian feel better if you got your own jar?
No. No, I would not.
That's even worse.
Emphatically no.
That's
I
an
need to.
emphatic and definitive no.
That is an actually good question. Would resurrection work that on chemically preserved instead of, well, magically preserved tissue?
You're going down a real dark path of logic right now.
Yeah, you can experiment with whoever you want that's not me.
Oh, you're not dead.
Yeah.
When I am, feel free to, not experiment on me. Please.
This one not experimenting. This one knows what it's doing.
That doesn't
This one is
really
vodka.
change what I'm
Somehow
trying
made
to
it
get
worse.
at here. I think I'm being pretty simple with my request.
This one will consider it.
Well, then I'll consider anything that you say, but I'm not promising shit.
If this one promises not to harvest you, will that one promise to go to caves?
That's drinks. Drinks again. No.
The lizard deflates.
What is your curiosity? Your sense of wonder?
I'm not saying I won't come back. I just say I'm not going to promise it.
I mean, we're together, we travel together. It's not like
Mm-hmm.
we would split, is it?
I mean, I appreciate my freedom, though.
You're not chained to us, that is sure.
Really? Are you sure you're not chained by that promise you just made?
She looks at the lizard.
Bitch, look back.
Or do you just not have honor and would break a promise that easily?
Mm. That is more potent than any magic Fitch could have. See, now I have to come back to cave.
Yeah, you promised, which means you just gave up some of your freedom.
You look at things in a very dim light.
I mean, I think it's the drunkenness.
It's true. Alcohol is the present. You should drink coffee. I hear is good.
Um, if you can give me a explanation of how this world is all sunshine and rainbows, well, I'd probably just say you're lying. So, you know, I don't think it would be
Fine.
worth the conversation.
You are jaded. You do have more years of life, so there is more time for that. But even I, with the experiences I've had, I'm not that jaded.
Really?
I
Because
did,
the scars on your back say something different.
I did not have good time,
Mm-hmm.
but I know there's more out there. That's why I left.
I'm just saying, I'm not going to promise because when it rains, it pours. We're either doing absolutely fuck all nothing for several months at a time, or everyone wants me to do something right fucking now.
It's not right now. We go back, we
No,
continue our.
that's not the
Okay.
point. That's not the point.
I think it leads to a good point, which is the right now and the pouring rain that we have to deal with.
Yes, we should focus on dwarf for now. That is agreed, yes?
Yes.
Mm.
So how are we going to focus on the dwarf? You
Well, I
guys,
think
you were saying something about getting more information from the boatswain,
boatswain.
bosun.
Dockmaster.
Oh, you want Willie?
What?
Yeah, she always
Yeah.
does.
What?
What?
The dock master down at Dockmaster Willie.
His name Willie
Yeah.
is unfortunate.
He's a master of docking.
That something you're interested in, Jerk?
Oh no. I just like to keep the things in mind for, the group morale. So let's go harass
Can,
Willie. What?
can
What?
Jarek explain what this is?
What is?
The docking he is master of.
Oh,
I've
docking?
never asked.
Yeah, that's when you take a boat and you bring it into dock and secure it.
Yeah, there are other types of
Normally by a
docking. Like
pier or wharf.
Zoria has a book that covers the other types of docking. You can ask her about it later.
What? What book?
And away we go.
You have some type of book about boats?
Jarek opens the door, steps
I
out.
do not. Why would he say that?
Oh, we got muted apparently. And yes, that's exactly what he did, Gump. Thank you.
Yeah, we go, I guess.
Yeah.
Where did you go?
To the docks, apparently, even though it's dark out.
Mm-hmm. The cool evening. The ocean breeze blowing in. Pickle, I don't want to play ball. The cool breeze blowing in off the ocean, off the bay.
You see, this kind of weather, I like this. We should have more of this. Except, when it rained blood, that was pretty cool too. Some blood rain. That's all we need right now. This would be the perfect night.
Yeah, and you head to the docks.
Zora will don her Goliath disguise again since we're going to talk to
Okay.
Ortiz.
Yes.
Well, and when they get to the docks, Bess will head over toward where he met Lockmaster Willie the previous day.
Sure.
And Jarek will turn into Lady Katarine's boyfriend.
That might not be smart.
Seldom is.
Okay. In what?
Traveling attire.
Okay. So just primarily the face, really.
Yeah, the
Okay.
face more than anything.
Okay. No.
Hey, Vess.
Hmm.
Dockmasters normally have like an office or a table or something. Where was that?
Yeah, that's where we're heading. Gump, remind me. I thought he had some type of like
A raised diocese or
Yeah.
platform, yes. Is a
Yeah.
raised platform.
Yeah, he had some like it was like a podium like raised like I don't know what you call it. Like he's over here. And they head toward the
Okay, so you go to the podium. There isn't anyone currently standing on it. And
Yeah,
you
not really a surprise.
But a tragic turn of events.
I mean, it's dark.
Yeah, I know. It was a joke. Did anybody see Willie at the bar? By anybody, I mean you, Vess. You're the only one who knows what Willie looks like. Think hard on the shape of Willie.
Bess remembers back to the previous night and thinks hard about the shape of Willie.
you do not recall the shape of Willie.
Yeah, I don't recall.
Gump.
This may need to have his imagination jogged. Yes.
Fitch will. Two things. Fitch will briefly touch Vess and hiss something, so Vess now has guidance.
So Fitch casts guidance.
And Fitch will cast his lizard eyes about with his lack of dark vision. He is carrying a lantern. Try to find an animal.
Okay, Fitch, make a perception check.
Badly. You want disadvantage because I don't have dark vision?
There's a number of torches around that I assume are drawing
And
your. Okay. Well, you see a rat.
speak with animals.
Okay.
So Fitch will crouch down as far as he can go to the ground and hiss some words, stare at the rat very intently.
Okay. What words are you hissing?
Hello, Mr. Rat.
Yeah, what do you want? What do you want?
Where's the one with the nets?
What nets? I don't got no nets around here. What do you want?
This one wants the man with the boats. Who controls the boats? Who has the building with the office?
There's lots of buildings around here. There's buildings in the water, and there's buildings out on the land. What do you want?
I want the land building with the most people.
Oh, the land building with all the drinkies that make me feel good.
Not the drinkies, the movement ones.
It's with
The
all
ones where they bring the things in and out, and the cargo, and the boats, and the people.
oh the one of the ones with all the food and
Yes.
stuff. Yeah, it's all delicious. Is that what you want? What do you want?
That's what this one wants. It really, really wants it.
Make a persuasion check.
A persuasion check for a rat.
What are you? Were you trying to get him to show you where it is?
I just want to know a general heading.
Oh,
If
yeah.
he's offering, I'll roll a perception check
He's not
for it.
offering. He'd be like, "Yeah, it's over that way."
I'm gonna roll persuasion anyway. Hey, 17.
Okay. Yeah, you could just you could follow me.
And
Alright,
Fitch will.
try to keep up, yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Rat. And Fitch will get up and brush himself off and. This one! Sawyer! Bess! Jack!
Are we about to follow a fucking? You know what? Sure. Let's go.
And Fitch will go off.
After the rat, who is not small, not New York size rat,
God, I hope not.
but he leads you to a warehouse. Where they keep
Yes.
food
Is
stuff.
the warehouse like lit?
No,
Does it look occupied?
it is closed up, and he slips through a crack in the side.
Does it smell fishy?
The whole area smells fishy, Zoe.
It's time to crab.
Oh God.
Uh-huh. So Fitch turns into a crab. What is the rest of the party doing?
Apparently
Look
standing
around.
there and watching a crab.
Yeah, I'm
Looks
like
stupid. Yeah.
Vess is very confused as why we're here. It was just, hey, we're going follow this rat. We got to a warehouse and then crab. Okay.
And Fitch scurries into the warehouse for some reason. Okay.
Shelby noted he always turns into a blue crab, like the one I showed you, Pink and Gump.
Yeah. Okay. What are you doing in the warehouse, Fitch? Crab Fitch.
Once
Rich.
Fitch will search for. He'll get a vibe of the place
Okay.
and then search for some kind of office.
Okay, make a perception check. I don't think crabs have dark vision.
I was gonna re-Fitchify once I got through the
I
cracks.
don't think Fitch has dark vision.
He has a lantern though. 9.
9. Alright. You find the office. Yeah. It's locked.
Does it say anything like Mr. Dockmaster on it?
No. This
No
is just
context clues.
this is just a warehouse.
Damn it. There's nothing inside that would indicate this is the Dockmasters.
No, this is a random warehouse that the rat brought you to. There's some grain and
Yeah,
there's some
okay.
fish. The
Well,
place
Fitch'll.
with all the stuff and the food and the people.
I could hope. Well, Fitch'll snag a fish on his way out.
Fish swallows a couple fish before leaving.
Before turning back into a crab and scuttling back out.
Okay.
This
Scuttles
one
out.
tried.
So Fitch comes
And he
on after like
re-Fitchifies.
a few minutes.
The fuck just happened?
This one tried.
Tried.
What? Yeah, tried.
The Dockmaster wasn't there.
Was he supposed to be?
Who knows? Unreliable narrator.
Uh, okay then. This has been a journey.
I suggest we just wait for him tomorrow morning. when he goes out to sea?
The dockmaster or Ortiz?
Either or.
I mean, what information are we looking for from the dockmaster?
Any ship fitting description, Ortiz's description, has sunk, and when. And from Ortiz, it'd be helpful to get name to see if it was real or imagined.
We got the name of the boat, didn't
We didn't.
we? We
Of
did. It was that.
Ortiz's
We got the
boat?
name of the new
Yeah.
one, not the
Yeah,
old
the
one.
new one.
That was the
Oh,
Lord
okay.
High.
Gotcha.
Lear de Lac.
Well, it's a beautiful night to walk the docks.
And steal away on his boat. And then kidnap him on his boat, Jarek, in the morning.
Becoming more and more tempting. Dirk will look around and see if he can't actually note Ortiz. Because this was around the time he docked last night.
Make perception check.
It's a 12. It's a fucking 12.
You have really good perception.
No.
No, you don't see Ortiz out on the docks. Nor near his boat as you are meandering.
His boat is there though.
His boat is there.
Hmm.
You also
Well,
know where he drinks.
options are bar or home.
Where is home?
I meant our home. I don't know where his home is. I don't
I
like him that
mean,
much.
the end.
Yeah, sure. What are we thinking?
I mean, did Ortiz have any notable object in his possession, Gump? Something that might be specifically located.
like maybe braid, beard decorative pieces.
Are
or-
beards considered equipment?
No, beards are not considered equipment.
But if there's decoration on the beard,
I mean, he had a red headband.
Was it distinguishable in any way, or
It was
Uh,
red.
It was distinguishable, not really. I mean, he looks like a normal sailor.
I can try and locate something of his. Maybe that stupid red cap.
I mean, isn't he just going to be at the bar?
I mean, we could just go and look at what was it, Keel.
He'll haul.
I mean, that's where he was last time. I would assume that he has no reason to change his stupidity. I mean,
I mean,
He did mention not wanting to drink too much, so
let's go see if he's
Me-
there, and if not, then you can burn through your magic.
is odd dwarf, one that doesn't drink. Is in their nature. Says
Yeah,
racist, sorry.
it's almost as if he probably hasn't been a dwarf for very long.
What an interesting theory. Maybe you're right.
Fucking dwarves. Dwarves and not dwarves and halflings. And... None of you make sense.
It's short, people. Too short. There is a regular short and then there is too short.
Which one is Vess?
Is a regular short.
Okay, just making sure.
have a pretty good height.
Off to the keel hall.
Mhm. Okay, so you head off to Keelhall. Be quiet, you two. And you push in into the door and into the bar. Make a perception check if those of you are looking for Ortiz.
Ah, finally, a 19.
16.
A nat 20.
Hmm. Okay. Well, he's not hard to spot. That's definitely season first, though. He's sitting. Ouch. You. Kind of right where he was the previous evening, on the long table, surrounded by other dwarves and humans. And he's talking, and he's got a couple of glasses in front of him, a couple of mugs, a plate of
So,
food.
he's right over there. What, we're just gonna approach and be like, oh, hey, buddy.
Jared will just walk over.
Oh god, he just ran
Vessel
over.
follow.
Zora will follow.
Leroy
Yep.
Jenkins. Okay, so Jerk walks over.
Actually, Vess is gonna go get a drink first.
Hmm. Okay.
Might be
Priorities.
wise.
Yep.
Might be wise. But yeah, Jericho will walk right on over. And is he at a table or at the bar? Or...
Long table.
All right, so he'll sit beside the guy.
Okay. So you kind of like
Ortiz.
put a leg in and kind of try and
Yeah, just kind of
push another guy out of the
smears,
way.
wedges his way in.
Yeah.
Ortiz.
Can I help you there, Blondie?
What was the name of your last vessel?
Like, when?
The one you lost in the storm.
Not that it's any of your business, buddy, but the Aki.
Yeah, Aki, thanks. Have a good one. And Jerk gets off.
Okay.
And just walks right over to Zoria. It was called the Aki.
Zoria, who are you wearing this evening?
The same Goliath.
Okay.
Oh dear.
And Vess's Vess.
Vess is Vess at the bar.
Ah, at the bar, yes.
Yeah, Vess goes to the bar to get a drink.
Mm-hmm. He kind of, let's see. Let us see. Yeah. He turns around and follows you back to Zoria, or watches you walk back to Zoria. Goliath Zoria. It was like, fucking weird. Turns back to his drink.
And he's not wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Is useful information. We can ask Dockmaster tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe we can, I don't know, spend day with them, offer to go fishing if it turns out information is strange.
Okay. That your plan?
No.
What is your plan?
Tell me your plan.
Yeah.
Jerk's just meaningfully staring at Zoria, waiting for the same information.
So, Jarek, what is plan?
Break into Darkmaster. Search for Aki.
My plan would be, in this scenario, to go ahead and talk to the Dockmaster tomorrow, see if there are any records of the Aki, if it crashed here, when it crashed, who owned it, just get all the information you can, and then get the fuck out. If we can correlate it, then that gives us information that I'm still not entirely sure what we're doing with, because all the information we needed we already have. They told us to get him.
It was that simple.
I mean, I don't see why we're complicating it.
Bess comes back over holding a mug for himself and holds out a mug for Zoria.
Zoya picks up the mug.
I mean, like a Stein type mug.
Zoya picks up the stein. So, maybe we just do it now. Well, not here in crowd, but tonight. And tomorrow we confirm?
I mean, shouldn't we grab him only when we're about to leave?
Shit, yes. That means another day.
Are you okay, Zoria?
What?
I'm beginning to think that you're so smart you're tricking yourself into thinking this is really complicated.
I mean, yes, we can just grab him and go. But we would not validate.
Yeah, so we'll stick around, validate, grab him tomorrow. Maybe grab his
Fine.
boat.
Why both?
Look, I've always had a dream of being a pirate.
Don't you burn if
You
you
know,
run?
that kind of makes sense.
Yeah, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I have the look.
You seem like a peg leg type.
We're gonna circle back around to that. Fucking great leg, Edric. Anyway, so yeah, tomorrow you can grab the information. We can nab him, maybe nab the boat. I mean, it depends. Do you know how to? Does anybody know how to operate a Bess? You know how to operate. You know how to operate a boat, right? That's an elf thing.
That's an
Is
elf thing.
I guess
is not
not.
elf thing.
No,
No.
Fitch. Fitch, you know how to man a ship?
This one gets seasick.
Can't be that hard. I'll figure it out.
I mean, Zoria, you know how to drive a carriage.
Yes, but I have never been on sea.
Really?
No interest. No.
Learning opportunities. It's
Drowning
it's
opportunity.
just a small fishing ship, and I'm pretty sure there's a river that'll get us at least more than less halfway to Carcom.
Is there, Gump?
As Gump's like, I don't know. I didn't put rivers on the fucking map.
The
This
bay,
this
if you travel
this one
south along
asks.
the coast, can get you a ways. Sorry, Fitch. Go ahead.
This one is wondering what happens to the carriage.
Yes, I'm not leaving bubbles behind.
Well, that's fine. I'll just be like the captain, and Vess will be my second mate.
You can captain
Excuse me?
carriage. How about that?
I can't captain the carriage. Do you forget the horses hate me?
Do you think
I'd be happy if you kept your double entendres out of the conversation.
That wasn't a double entendre. That's what they're called, second mates. Oh, wait, and he'll turn to a random sailor. Hey, second guy in charge of the ship. What's he called?
First mate.
First mate. There, you'll be my first mate. All right, here. Does this make it first 8? There we go. Boom, nailed it.
Just shorten it up and call her your fate.
Fate. Yeah, you're my. Oh no, I'm not doing that. That's no. That the bitch thought that was mean.
Wow.
Wow. I thought you couldn't do damage in there. Let's just focus on getting the information and getting them out.
Mm-hmm.
If an opportunity for a boat should align itself with my stars. Who am I kidding? I'd sink it. So we'll use the carriage. Anyway. Well, we're in a bar. Oh right. And Jericho just like change his face back to the other night. Lean over and tap Ortiz on the shoulder.
Back to Jarek's face.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi.
Hey, Ortiz. Look, she's here. Don't freak out. Be smooth. And he'll just pat him on the shoulder and then just walk by with Zoria.
Laura's
Kinda.
just looking at him.
Which one do you gesture to?
Zoria.
As Jarek walks by, she just asks, "Are we leaving?"
I am. He wants to talk to you. Something about like tragic history, and he's ready to get it off his chest. Good luck. He'll pat Zoria on the shoulder. Reach up and pat her on the shoulder as he walks by.
Hmm.
I mean, history could be used to validate what we think. Though, fine.
Zoria approaches.
He'll pause, leaning over to Vess. I'm the best fucking wingman that ever was.
Yeah, Zora will go loom over him.
Hmm. Uh. Hi.
Hello.
So you
You s-
got the hots for me.
What?
Your friend passed me a note really poorly yesterday that said, you wanted me in your loins?
Zora just slowly cranes around, just.
There is no jerk. What jerk do you speak of?
Well, make a hide then.
I believe he gets advantage.
You know what? Fucking sure. Yeah, sure. If we're gonna do this, fuck it. Here.
Stealth with charisma?
Damn.
Damn.
Nat 20
Natural
either way.
20.
What, Jarek?
What Jarek?
There's
Yeah.
Bess turns to say something to Jarek and he's gone.
Yeah. Jarek is blended into the room. But Zoria doesn't know that he's sitting on the other side of Ortiz.
Watching.
He said he wanted to speak to me about experiences in Storm.
Not really. It was a hurricane. Killed my wife and washed me up on shore. I'd rather not talk about it.
I'd rather not have you in my loins.
If it's all the same to me, I'm right there with you. Want a drink?
Yes.
Oh, you've got one. Want to sit
To
here and
bed.
drink?
Yes, to bed, friends. I shall drink.
They're the worst. He's just trying to get you laid, I suppose. Big
I
women
don't
need
know
love
why.
too.
I get plenty.
Good. It's important.
Yes. You need the right kind of man, though.
Sure.
Can't be small.
Well, pick yourself a dwarf. I'm sure a bunch of them will really lay it to you.
Too short.
Okay, so pick yourself two dwarfs and stand one on the other's shoulders.
Not into that.
Now you're just being picky.
I'm not picky. I am woman. I can be whatever I like.
Sure. And your conversation flows
Yeah.
like this for a while. Presumably before you all head back to your in room.
Yep. Nothing happens.
Waste of jerk talents.
Yeah. Betsy wakes up early in the morning before everyone else from his trance.
Yep, I think it's about same old, same old.
Do you go and talk to Willie?
No, I wait for Zoria.
Okay. Zodi and Fitch and Jarek wake up later. And then Zodi and Fitch get out of bed
Yep.
and leaves.
Zoria will mention nothing about the note.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, goes down, gets a double portion.
Sure. And you go and
The
find
rest there.
Willie. Yeah.
Vess is there. Vess actually waits to order his lunch for Zoria
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
at the same time.
Zoria still manages to finish first.
Like always.
100%.
Yeah.
Like Zoria would notice that Vess is actually kind of dainty when he like small like cut portions. Everything's like fork and knife.
Imagining Vess being dainty is weird. Do not want.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Pickles, shut your mouth. Okay. So you eat your food. And then you go and find Dockmaster Willie. Harbor
Willy
Master
Wonka.
Willie.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Jerk's not coming with us.
Well, it's in the day, so no.
Afternoon right now, yeah.
Yeah.
Those horns look very crooked.
What do you roll?
Oh yeah.
It's a
Nine.
9.
A 9, yeah.
The makeup is blotchy.
Mm-hmm.
Scales are sticking up everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Very sick. So you go and find Willie. Not too difficult, considering he's on his pulpit.
Vess kind of points out to Zoria like, "That's Willie."
What do you think Willie is short for? William?
Yeah.
Willie commands no respect. If I were William, I would not let me be called Willie.
I guess that's fair. I mean, it might be something where he's trying to gain camaraderie with his working folk.
Zora looks at you stupid.
You know, or maybe he's just daft.
Probably.
So, what are we asking him about?
When the ship sank.
What?
Oh, what's the name of the ship? I forgot.
Vess wasn't there for that whole conversation.
Make us shit memory. Meg had no dinner.
Lucky.
It's the Aki.
Aki.
Aki,
Yes.
Aki.
Yeah, we go and ask about the
Aki.
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 A-U-K-E-Y.
I like lizards too
Good night.
much.
Mm-hmm.
Like okay.
Okay.
Aki.
What's the Aki?
Is the name of ship. Validation. Were you not paying attention?
You forgot the fucking boat name, and now you're gonna go in character accusing someone else of not paying attention. You
I'm
fucking
sorry,
shit.
paying attention when?
Oh yes, you were not there. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Catch me up, Zoria. What's the Aki?
Is the name of boat that sank, killed his wife, and washed him on shore.
Okay, so we want to
I don't think the
know.
boat killed the wife. Pretty sure this is Stuart killed
No,
the wife.
the boat pulled out a big knife and just stabbed her a whole bunch.
It was a mimic.
It was a mimic.
Oh, can you have a mimic boat? That would
Yes!
be fun.
For sure.
Like an entire fucking ship, a
A
galley or a
galleon.
galleon that is
Yeah.
just a fucking mimic.
Oh,
The people.
That's a good idea. I like that.
There are
I'm
people
stealing
on the
that.
boat, but they all hold perfectly still as
stealing.
it goes.
Yeah, I'm stealing that.
Okay, so we need to ask about the Aki because we're trying to find out like if it was real, if it sank, if it was here in town.
And when it sank.
When? Okay. So we're looking for when. We're looking for. Gotcha. Okay. Or Vess is just gonna walk up to the dockmaster,
Okay.
kind of like wave him down.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Willie.
Hi. How you doing there?
Yeah, I just got a couple questions about a
Sure.
boat from a while back. I was wondering if you ever heard of it. It's called the Aki.
The Aki. The name's
Yeah.
familiar, but not off the top of my head.
It is
Uh,
below.
What?
It is below.
It sank a
Yes.
while back, maybe a few years ago.
Aki. No, I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. Have you tried the library, or I mean, you could go to my office and ask one of my assistants to go through the books.
Oh, okay. Your office is
It's two buildings down that way.
Is he is he describing the warehouse they went to the
No.
previous night? Oh, okay.
No.
Different place.
Different place, not a warehouse.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, thank you for your time, sir.
Yeah, sure.
And they'll go down to the dockmaster's office.
Okay. Talk to one of his assistants.
Yep.
The human woman. Hi. How can I help you?
Yeah, we were just looking for some old records on a boat that apparently was lost out during a hurricane called the Aki.
Oh. Yeah. No, I've heard about this one. This is actually one of my favorite ones. Uh, this
You
happened
had
like,
a favorite shipwreck?
I mean, there's like a few dozen of them over the course of, a number of years. You get like,
Oh.
and this was honestly one of the biggest ones that I've heard of.
Oh, it was a big boat?
Yeah, it was a galley.
How many people went down?
Twin masted even. Like something like 30 people were lost to it. Like 100 years ago.
Aha. Do you know if there was
I don't believe there were any survivors.
do you know like maybe what the captain's name was?
It was Captain. It was she. Uh, Captain. Uh, Peach.
Peche?
Yeah, yeah, something like that.
Do you have maybe manifest for passengers?
That no. That would have been kept probably on the ship itself. And it wasn't really a passenger ship, it was more of a merchant ship. Um,
Mm.
Carried a few arbalists for self-defense against pirates and all the shit down beneath the wave.
And a bunch of rowers, I assume.
A bunch of what?
People who row. Like,
Oh, rowers.
yes.
Yeah, there were a few, but it was primarily a sailing ship, and then magic was used to assist on the poorer days.
Was it did it go down near here during a hurricane?
Well, we don't really know its exact location of where it went down. But it was actually last sighted up near outside of the cove, out past Trinas.
By the way, have you heard of this Woodbeard guy?
Woodbeard. No,
You know.
can't say I have.
Oh no, he just has a small fishing boat. Here.
Okay, sure.
They grew up here, been here his whole life.
Okay. I mean, we've got a lot of fishers, and I
Yeah,
mean, we got like 2 miles of dock.
yeah.
So
Was wondering if you ever heard of him.
no, not personally, no. I don't deal with a lot of the people so much. I do mostly paperwork.
You like history.
Yeah.
What else can you tell us about this ship, the Oki?
From the little bit of research that I did, it was actually traded hands a few times, back and forth, between pirates and then a civilian fleet of mercenaries, and was sold back into regular use.
You know, this Captain Pesce. Do you know her first name?
Goman? Goman Pesce? From my understanding, she was a real ball breaker. But on a ship like that, with its history, I suppose you'd want to be.
Yeah, and they were just like a cargo ship then. At the
Yeah,
time that it sank.
the time that it sank, yeah, it was a cargo ship. It had a varied past, but lost her in a storm. Last sighted uh, northeast of Trinus by another ship.
I see.
This kind
What
of gives. Go ahead.
What was your name?
Well, they call me Boxen. Boxin. Boxen.
This one has a question.
Yes, this one.
Assistant says the boat was last seen northeast of Trenton, or whatever the fuck it was.
Trinus.
Does that mean the shipwreck moves? Or does it stay still? Is it at bottom of seafloor or ghost ship?
I don't know. I've never heard any reports of it being a ghost ship.
But then why did this one say it was last sighted there? Should the shipwreck not move? Gods do not pick up shipwrecks and move them. So inclusion of that phrase is weird.
Before the hurricane hit it, or the storm hit it, that was the last sighting by another vessel.
Ah.
Sorry, I thought that was clear.
This one does not get context clues.
Okay. Is there anything else I can help you folks out with?
No.
Yeah,
Yes?
there.
Hmm.
Maybe we should see if there's any records for that other ship that we were talking about, Zoria. You know, I can't remember the name of it. The current ship.
Let me look at the
Are you
notes.
looking for the Lirtalac?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, the little lack.
Okay. So you ask about the Lirtalac?
Yeah.
Uh,
Do you have any records about the Leerdalac?
do you know... What do you know about it?
Oh, you know, just like how long it's been in town, registered with the doc.
Yeah, what do you know about it other than his name? I need a little bit more information if you've got it. I mean, I could go through our record, but it's just gonna take a while.
Oh, well,
You want me to
I
go?
figured you would have had them like
fishing.
alphabetized or something.
No, we kind of keep them based on when they registered,
Gotcha. Okay.
and then we have continuous records roughly for them.
I mean, the best I could say is it would be probably, I'm guessing, maybe registered in the past 3-4 years.
Okay.
Just a, you know, just a small fishing thing.
Okay. I can look for it. If you want to come back in a few hours, or ouch, don't bite my foot, asshole.
Yeah, I mean, we could come back in a few hours.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. Is that all? You all leave? Wander out?
We thank him or her, sorry.
Or
Thank her and head out.
okay.
Yeah.
Good. And we will pick it up there next time. For those of you that are joining us this evening, thanks for coming. And we will come. That's see you Monday. Peace.